Good evening, everybody. This is Mercy Chine. All right, we're mastering PixelLab. I believe by now almost everybody in this group already know their whereabouts in PixelLab. Unlike the previous time where you just open it and you don't even know where to touch. Yeah, we'll start from the easy ones and we'll grow to the tough looking ones. But right now, we'll just do a particular kind of logo so that you see that these things, there's nothing hard about them. Once you know where to touch and how to get what to do, you're already on your way. All you do is once you see any design, you try out your capability. Once you see any design, you try out your capability. You get? So we head straight to PixelLab. And right here is our PixelLab. We'll just scroll to the 3D background. And there you have it. So we'll click on our text to write. So I just want to do a little something for myself. And I write M. All right? I hope you're following, guys. We increase the size. Okay. We change the font. Even if you change the font, it's not going to affect or stop it from being 3D. All right? You can actually change the font to your desired font. Okay, guys? We change the font. Okay, no, we're not going to use that. I just want something a bit more stylish. Something that looks really, really nice. No, not that. Okay, I think we'll have it now. And we'll click OK. Now that we have it, what do we do with it? First of all, we'll go to 3D to turn it to face where I believe it should be facing. Okay, you can turn, yeah. So I believe it's well placed now. We'll click here and then I personally want to change the color with texture. We'll go to texture, click here, click on photos, get to our remove background, choose this. Okay. Okay, guys, with that done, we'll just set it aside and use our add button. You click on your add button, you get to gallery, go to photos, go to gallery. As I told you, whenever you want to design, I know you already know this, that you get whatever it is that you need for that design, and then remove the background and get it set. And for this particular design, I need this. It's already on my gallery because I got it from PNG tree. Yes, that's where I got it from. I went as far as even trying to still use remove background so that the white shade will not show. Even if you go to Google, you will find it. Now we'll have it right here where it should be. So I choose my this. You'll notice it's going under. So what do we do? I know already. I have smart students who already know what to do. You click front and you bring it where it should be. Exactly. Just place it properly. All right. All right, guys. With that done, you try to You can decide to merge, but for me, you already know I'm not going to merge. It's a personal thing, like I'm serious about it. I'm not going to merge until I'm done. Don't bother asking me why. But at this point, I advise you do what? You merge your work so that it doesn't have to keep dancing. Okay, for your sake. For your sake, oh. We'll just merge. Do you want to merge? Yes. Are you sure you want to merge the selected object? Okay, merge. So once you merge, okay now. You see, this is my problem with trying to merge. Would have been far gone by now. So now we'll have just one design now. Yeah. And this is it. You can now decide to place it wherever it is you want it to stay. Okay, guys. Once once you've placed it where you really want it to stay, what's the next thing to do? You still go to your add button. Make sure that everything you need is in place. Don't say, I need so and so thing, I didn't get it. You will now have to log out to go and look for it. No. Make sure that everything you need is in place. Where is our remove background? Everything I need is already there. So we'll always just go and bring and go and use. Because I already know what I want to do. Graphics is easy. Don't let anybody tell you, you never do the other type. It's as easy as you see it now. The moment you accept the fact that it's tough, you scare yourself away. It's as easy as you're seeing it. Alright, guys. So we affect the size. Increase the size a bit. Just to help our badge relax a bit more. Not look like somebody's after it. Okay. With that done, you can decide to copy right now and set it aside, but I'm not going to do that. Yes, you can actually copy. I'm going to leave it right there where it is. Okay, guys, then we'll go straight to putting our write up. Putting our write up. Mercy, Chineye, Empire. Yeah, the Empire is there already. Okay. You place it right here. And you go on to edit it exactly how you want it. First of all, touch the font. Use the exact font that you want. I'm going to use the same font I used when I wrote Mercy. Because I do not want everything dancing away. That font is beautiful if you ask me, even though it's not all about me. But I love it. So we go to picking our 3D. See how to touch the depth. Depends on what you want and what you're looking for. You can decide to darken it a bit Okay, you can now go and increase the size. Increase the size. If you don't increase the size, you can decide to space it. But I decided to increase the size. I decided to increase the size. With that done, I will also decide to use a beautiful texture. A beautiful texture. Every texture you see me using here, every color I'm using has a meaning for me. It's a personal thing, don't ask me to share. Don't just choose color when you're designing for yourself or you're designing for somebody who truly depends on you and is telling you doesn't have a choice, just wants you to do it as your own thing. Don't just choose any color. Give them something that is related to whatever it is they are doing or who they are. All right, guys. I think I will still have to go and reduce the depth of our 3D. Still have to go and reduce the depth. It's a bit too high. Reduce, reduce, reduce the depth. I think it's looking a bit more beautiful. You want to increase it from here, you still have to really, really reduce the depth. Let's leave it as perspective. I think it's beautiful. You can decide to touch on the lining, but that's if you want the spacing. But that's if you want, or if you feel need for it. With that done, guys, we head straight to our line and place it exactly where it belongs. And place it exactly where it belongs, guys. With that done, we are back to writing again. We will now go all in. It depends on how much information you want to put out there. You would say what you do. Some people just drop the slang and their contacts. Some people just write what they are all about, especially when it's businesses joined together. You have to kind of let people know that it's about this, that, and that. You understand? It depends on how much information you want to put out there. Okay, guys. I think there's a mistake. It's actually the last. Make sure here is open. Okay. Then okay. Bring it down. Change the font. Decide to put your number wherever it is you want to do. Change the font. Okay. You can decide to reduce it a bit if you want to. Of that. Of that. But what I really want to do now is just turn my write up into, you know, it's not just about the write up or the number. You can decide to infuse the number if you want. You can decide to put the number if you want to. Normally, a logo is not even supposed to carry all the symbols. But so many people started, adding it up into the logo and it looks like norm. But normally, it shouldn't be so. Your logo is a kind of icon representing you. Now that we have this done, we head straight to making it a 3D, so it doesn't just lie low and looking like nothing at all, even though we're just going to reduce all the depths, really, really touch on the depths. Okay, then I want to use texture. Use a texture. And focus on the area I plan to use and click on it. There we have it. Please, if you're designing for somebody, always make sure that all your lines are in place. Always make sure that all your lines are in place. This is one of the reasons why it's necessary to lock your job. Trust me. When I was learning graphics, I had this experience of locking up and had to undo to quickly put up a little something just to get my marks, and voila, it was impossible. And since that day I made up my mind, nobody should tell me to lock or merge until I'm done. It's easy for me to just shift it and make any amendments than for me to struggle with all of that. So here it is, you have it. Here it is. Okay? It's just about you knowing what you really want to do and getting everything that is needed for it in place. And just come on PixelLab and put one and two together. You already know the key, you already know where to touch, you already know how to go about it. You see any view, a very, very beautiful design that want to intimidate you, copy it, put it aside, search everything that is in it, go search for them. If you can't find it in Google, screenshot, go to your remove the background, get it set. As you watch that one, design your own, and before you know it, you'll be marveled that you could do a perfect job. There's no other two ways about it. When it comes to graphics, there's no theory, it's practicing. The more you practice, the better you become. So let's go on to getting our background set. You all know I already love keeping my background on transparent. I already told you why, but we can still, for your sake, get us a more colorful background. We can decide to put it in black and it's looking wow. Alright, you can decide to lock it to this background and it will stop moving up and down. Just all you have to do is click here and lock. And yes, you have it. It's no longer dancing. Alright, and you go here, click on save as image, get it to PNG and get it to Ultra and save to your gallery. It's simple. You are a master now. If you can do this thing I just did now without stress, you are a master now. Congratulations to you. There's no other two ways about it.